Hello there. Markiplier. No, it's me, Adam. I'm kicking it old school with the fucking car vlog podcast thing. I've also been thinking for a long time that I should find an intro for, like, the podcast. Like a song. Or a little, I don't know. You get, like, I don't know. If I find one, you'll find out before I don't know. Anyway, I'm also gonna try and edit this that way, like, there's not as many gaps in my words. Because it takes a long time for me to finish my thought in my head sometimes. So you'll be able to hear me sound a little bit more intelligent than I normally do. But also, it would be really funny if I said that and then don't do that at all and just leave it the fucking same. But yeah, by the time this goes up, it'll be November 2nd. Or whatever fucking Friday it is of that week. I don't know what date that will be as I'm recording this right now. I just finished a DoorDash shift. So that's why I'm driving. And it is nighttime. Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of talk about my life, how life is, and the things that are going on in my life, and yeah, had the last, like, almost full month of videos that was just out, because I feel like it's nice to cap things off, because I have, like, after this video, couldn't fucking tell ya how long it's gonna be until the next series, but I am still in love with this channel and all the things involving it, even though it just takes a long fucking time for me to get anything done. But, ooh boy, is it at least mentally rewarding. It's, what date is it right now? It's the 21st of October. So Metroid Prime finale just went up, like, yesterday. Today's upload, I think, is gonna be, it doesn't matter for me recording, but anyway, Metroid Prime just ended. Only my close IRL friends, aka anyone who's in, like, my top 8 of my most recent on Snapchat, know that Kirby Crystal Shards is immediately following after the 4 one-offs. That ended up being 5 because the premiere of Metroid Prime went up and I immediately was like, yeah, we finished recording the Smash video, and I was like, huh? There was a Smash video? Completely forgot about it. So fucking glad that I went back and actually found the footage and then edited it, because that fucking video, in my opinion, was so funny. I don't remember, I think I sent it, like, in Snapchat to Dan. I mentioned that, like, this video was good even before I added any, like, flourishes to it post. But that being said, I think one of my favorite jokes has been the fucking Mewtwo Final Smash, which was the Shrek and then B movie, just, like, in 1.18 seconds, I believe. So fucking funny in my eyes. And then also today, for me, I just finished processing the Kirby tier list, which was a kind of chill edit, at least. If I was a YouTuber who was getting paid for the work I do, there would have been more different songs than just the same like 5 that was then like doubled. Oh well, I'm not getting paid for it, so I'm not gonna spend time finding 30 minutes worth of direct songs. I'm just gonna choose the ones that are like, yeah, these are good, and then I'll just double that up. Editing. Life. Anyway. Whenever I'm driving, I like the camera angles are always gonna be wonky. So what if I just managed to fucking like perfectly emulate one of those like fucking DVD screensaver type things? That would be funny. Anyway. I saw that street light up ahead and I was like, I'm gonna fucking use that time whenever I talk. Oh, baby dear. Little thing about me whenever I drive late at night is I see just so much wildlife. Also, sorry, I didn't think how bumpy this road might be, so the audio might have to be cut. I'm gonna talk loud just in case fuck. I'm just gonna cut to one. How you doing? Markiplier here. Nah. What the fuck was I saying? New topic. The fuck was I talking about? I feel like it was not super, I don't know. This is why recording solo casts are so difficult, because there's no one to hold me accountable or like keep the fire going if I lose track of my sentence, you know? Another Warhammer fact that I love, or not even fact, a fun theory I heard. You know how like the god emperor of humanity is like dead but alive because he's kept alive by the sacrifice of thousands of psychic like humans a year or day or whatever. Another fun counter theory to that is that the Emperor of Mankind is only alive because the orcs think he is. It's so hard to laugh alone. That sounds so much sadder than it was supposed to. I just meant like I don't know if what I'm saying is actually funny or not, so I can't bounce off of me. Or like, I don't know, I talk to myself all the time. So you'd think recording by myself wouldn't be as challenging, but it is. I should also, hold on, let me take a sip. Sorry, misophonia people. How's you guys been doing? That's a weird angle. Not gonna do that one. Yeah. As I also am recording this, I haven't like fully even heard or read the creepypasta that I selected for this Halloween. I just meant because fucking creepypasta.com didn't like want to enable me to just copy and paste, because for my stupid dumb dyslexia brain and eyes, I can't, like, I need to assist myself so much if I'm gonna have a decent performance, as well as just read it out loud like probably 3 times. just so I know the proper pacing and cadence and like breathing and all that shit. I'm sure I've said this before somewhere, but like for different characters, I'll have to like, I would want to think of a voice for them, and like I'll have to highlight their dialogue and everything. I'm thinking of just straight up doing like line by line reads for the characters and just reading the whole story in like my own voice, or I don't know. I'll play it by ear as I do last time, or all the time, every fucking day. But I don't know. I don't think I have enough time to fucking go hard like I did last year with the like good music. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that yet because I don't want to. I don't know. I want to leave that door open, but I'll be shocked if I do. So, yeah. But I'm gonna do a good amount of work for that. I got like 10 days to do it, so that's fun. I have so many crushes in my life, and they're all also my friends, and it's so difficult. Just a completely different topic. I had an amazing hug, and I will never forget it. You know who you are. I don't even think you watch my channel, but if you ever watch this, 10 out of 10 cannot be paralleled. I love you. Shout out to the moon. If you know, you know. And only two people know. Me and her. Anyway, that's going on. Other than that, my love life is still sparse. I matched on Tinder with someone I had a crush on in like middle to high school, who was like a real pale, platinum blonde emo girl who I'm not gonna name, but she matched with me on Tinder, and I was like, oh, my chance, the prophecy, it's time. And I was like, hey, long time no speak, am I right? And they were like, oh shit, I know you, lol. And I was like, yeah. And then they never fucking talked to me ever again. It's been like a month, and I just unmatched with them because nothing happened. Dear, hello, don't run into the road, please. You fucking asshole. I literally had one request. What if I just... No. I can't afford to have another Honda get struck down by a deer. This poor piece of shit car has already had so much happen to it. Fucking both. Here's fun story time if this hasn't been told on the channel before. I have had both the front right and front left tires fucking just come out of their goddamn sockets. Like, the fucking ball joints just completely fell out of their, like, housing, like, whatever structure, whatever the fuck, car, skeleton, shit. And, like, completely individually as well. Like, a whole 6 or 7 months in between, or more, I feel like. And I also just had to get it, like, looked at again recently. Aw, poor raccoon didn't make it. Again, like, recently, because it was making a god-awful noise that you could hear through walls. So that had to get dealt with. Luckily, the last 2 times I went to get it covered, it was under warranty. So it was a free repair, but a lot of stress. Not so much the second time, because nothing fucking broke. It was just breaking. Okay, we're good. It didn't take my soul. It was just a burp. Anyway, in more recent news, I met with someone who, in their bio, was like, also they were like a goth girl, like the same height as me, so fucking 10 out of 10 already. And then, a live raccoon! Please get off the road! You're so cute! This is what I'm talking about. I see animals all the time. And every time I see a fox, I'm just like, aw, baby. Goth girl who, in her bio, was like, I'm into submissive men. And I was like, hey, I'm not a man, but I'm the first part for sure. And I guess my mistake was not being submissive and like messaging first, because I think we had 2 messages after like a whole week from me first sending a message, and then they were like, yeah, I can spot him a mile away, huh? And then I think also in their bio they were like, I play Fortnite a lot. I'm like, I hope it's not a turn off that I only play no build. And they're like, no, me too. It's like, okay, cool, can't wait to get hard carried. And then just fucking nothing. Didn't even like bring up the concept of playing together. After, like, not just fucking radio crickets. So that's what it's like being me. Not to be fucking like sad bitch hours and like, objectively I am complaining, but I don't want to sound complacent. But like, fuck, man, I'm a not unwantable package, I wouldn't say. Sure, I don't have my life together, but like, I'm funny. I'm kinda physically attractive. I definitely have a good voice. And I'm an adoring partner. So like, fucking hit me up, baby. I'll date a fan. I'm not, no, that is a joke. I will not, unless you're also a mutual content creator or fucking something like that, or there's a multiple caveats to that statement. You can be a fan of me, but you can't know me through this first, you know? I don't know. Whenever I make a joke like that, I have to laugh during the delivery. That way I can't have it get taken, like, you can't clip it. I got you. You can't. That comment will age well, motherfucker. You can't trick me. I'm always one step ahead. White creature yells in its car at phone. More at 11. Screaming at hypotheticals. That's the title of the episode. Screaming at hypotheticals. Dude, let's do some fun, stupid hypotheticals. Engage in the comments, and then I'll be doing all the heavy lifting. What would you do if Ham Big Burger... That was a joke just for Dan. I can't wait to see him in the comment with the timestamp for that. God damn, I think about it all the time. Fucking, like, if I had just started this YouTube channel like a few years earlier when I was still in high school and just like recorded the fucking literal weekly fucking like 5-hour hangout sessions me and Dan would have. I miss those days so goddamn much, dude. Like, I'm only 25, gonna be fucking... I'm already, like, slightly going bald, which is its own concerning factor, but I already knew that was in the works as soon as I had fucking, like, 9th or 10th grade, like, biology, and we did, like, the Punnett squares and, like, dominant recessive genes, and I was like, the mother carries the gene that actually determines baldness, so if your mom's dad was bald, then you better look out. And then I'm just like, fucking anime, like, shining in one eye and then the other, my bald as fuck granddad and uncle, and just like, oh fuck. So at that, from literally that day forward, I was like, I'm just not gonna get a haircut anymore. My hair, even before, I was already like, I like having long enough hair, like when it was down to like lower, like upper jaw, like whatever area of my head. And then now it's like to my lower back. And I've genuinely cried over like that fucking fact that I'm losing it, because like superficial or otherwise, it's become like a defining characteristic of me. And like by pure happenstance of like life and everything, I ended up being non-binary as like the most comforting choice of just self-description I can find. And other than like my friends, there's very little support in that avenue of my life. So I don't know, just always having my long hair has like been a very like physical, like point-outable like thing that's like set me apart from just being another fucking white guy in northern Maryland. So I don't know. I've decided that if I ever do go bald, I'm immediately leaning into having the longest fucking beard I can. And just go 100% in that direction. Because fucking, like, god damn it, man. It's such a part of me. I don't want to lose it. There's so few things that give me confidence in life at this stage. It's my voice, my sense of humor, and my hair have been my core three. And like, I don't know, it fucks me up sometimes. Not to be, I mean, yes, to be vulnerable, because be vulnerable with people. Don't hold back. Stoicism is great in certain aspects, but silence solves no problem. So fucking talk about your feelings with people who love you and care about you. Check up on your friends. Don't let your love be a secret. Fucking share kindness and all that stuff. I'm not in any danger of myself, in case anyone's worried about the sudden shift in a topic. I know my arms tell stories, and so do my fingers and hands, that would lead contradictory thoughts. But ever since I fucking literally burned the Berserk brand of sacrifice on my arm, I have not intentionally scarred myself, so I've come close, but I'm holding to that self-made vow. Vow? The letter A. No. Yeah. Struggle on. Persevere. Don't let the demons win, and all that shit. This is also like why it's better to record with a partner, because I don't know what the accuracy of, or like the completion rate of sentences has been, but I know that if we were weaving a fucking shirt, it would look like something Kanye West has on his shop. Just fucking full of holes and loose threads. No, I don't want to go on the fucking detour for this road. Why is this road under construction again? You fucking Maryland, Harford County construction layout fucking bastards. That's alright, here, new topic alert. Whoop. Fuck the, like, coordinators, housing coordinators, fucking, like, city planners, anyone involving house layouts and road numbering and any of that. Fuck you. And especially fuck the people who just do absolutely nothing to assist a delivery driver to get to their house. These people suck at telling you how to help them. It's a fucking atrocious, my dog. And Google Maps is not your friend sometimes. You only learn, like pure experience and trial and error. But I have the knowledge of 1,000 warriors. Whatever the fuck that means. I'm pretty much just like cruising the perimeter of my old Papa John's route right now. Reliving those old memories. This is a reminiscent podcast because earlier I was driving by the house of one of my straight up like my high school best friend, who I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast before. Pause while I take a sip real quick, or hold on, let me cut to when I just had a drink then. Yeah, it was my, for 3 years and then a few years after graduating. I won't give out their name, but I'll give their fucking first and last initials. So they're HH. Fucking just daily talking to, fucking hanging out quite often, fucking getting just very personal, sharing deep life experiences from the past and experiences as friends. I was just the kind of person who you expect to know for the rest of your life. At some point, he moved to Colorado, and then we obviously just kind of fell out of touch. Hold on. But also, we fell out of touch from that because they had their own life going on. Sorry, I had my own life going on. Life goes on. They move back at some point. And I'm like, oh shit, fucking long time no see. And they're like, long time no see. We hung out maybe 3 or 4 times. And then one day they hit me with the good old, hey man, you're actually, anyway, they essentially were like, you're actually a really toxic friend, and I just don't have space for that kind of stuff in my life anymore. Yada yada, goodbye, forever type, whatever, or like, I'm cutting you out. Another deer trying to kill itself on my Honda. Sorry. So, I immediately fire back with, "You're the one who fucking left everyone behind, asshole. Go fuck yourself." And then just like blocked him on everything. And then immediately cried and called my therapist. Because, granted, during high school, I was still an apathetic, like, teen until senior year, when I stopped taking Adderall and got feelings back. And also just like, I don't know, edgy stopped being funny, and I was like, oh, people have feelings. And also, like, the president matters. It's not just a guy. I have I can't, like, the fucking roadmap ends here, and there's no more blueprint or, like, person to tell you how, like, what to do. I've just been shuffled along my whole life up until now with the assumption that I would either kill myself or fuck. Oh, baby, going zoomy on the road. They got across. We're good. What a hard cutoff to a very somber fucking point. Anyway, I didn't plan out my life, and I was like, oh shit, and now I'm here. Still with no plan, just kind of winging it. So yeah, I had changed after graduation, though. So it was a very unfair blanket statement to have been just fucking thrown at me out of fucking nowhere. And that was just a very hard bridge to have suddenly burned. Definitely on the, like, list of heartbreaks I've had in my life. I don't know how good it is to, like, Okay, hold on. Let me get this empty can into the trash bag I have behind my seat. Because I'll be goddamn 6 feet in the fucking dirt before I let a can resonate in my car and ruin my goddamn audio. I'll tell you what. Anyway, I don't know how good it is to reminisce on, like, sad stuff, but I don't know. Life has hills and valleys, so I take it all as I have it and try to be grateful for what I have cultivated and maintained in terms of my future and my friends, because God fucking knows my future would not exist my fucking present would not exist without my friends. And slightly my family, but definitely more my friends. Because it sure as hell ain't a romantic partner. Sorry, too bitter. It's cuffing season, so I get to see all the cute couples and, like, date ideas on my TikTok feed now. And just remember the fucking people I've held and kissed and been shattered completely by. But such is life. Fucking, if trees don't experience any wind, then they'd never get any stronger. They just fall over. Which is just a scientific fact that they learned while making, like, habitat domes in, like, the 90s or some shit, I think. So if trees don't sway in the wind, then they don't actually get, like, any stronger, like, wood grain in them, and they just topple over. Once they get tall enough, they collapse under their own weight. So if you don't fucking sway and feel your emotions every now and then how are you gonna get stronger whenever you feel them next time? I brought it back. I wasn't just rambling, baby. I fucking made that C into us. Oh, 'cause you see what I did. OCIO is what that spells. Subscribe to my fucking incessant ramblings. 100 likes on this video and me and Dan will go to the cave and record a podcast. I don't remember if I ever broached that concept on the channel or not, but me and Dan talked about going to a place like 20 minutes north of me. 20 or 30 or 40. One of those ones. Vote in the comments. Called the Wind Cave up in PA. And just fucking recording like a whole episode of a podcast or whatever in there. I think it would be funny. Definitely an interesting experience. Or, I don't know. Definitely a video for sure. 'Cause my camera has night vision and I don't fucking use it ever. Ba 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 ba. I hope you guys have also, like, I know I plugged it in the last, or in the intro of the last podcast. I was like, go watch the Pokemon Fight and Flight trailer and the Metroid trailer. Not Pokemon Fight or Flight. You know, go watch those things I said last time. And again this time because the same statement applies. I am very proud of them. And it's weird to feel unironic pride in things because I haven't allowed myself to ever do that. Because I definitely equipped the armor of, if I laugh first, then we're all laughing together. And no one's gonna make fun of me. But that also kind of doesn't build any confidence. As well as the other many depressive factors of my life. So, they haven't helped either. But you know, I fucking tried and I feel like I succeeded. Especially with the Metroid Prime trailer, because I don't know, just fuck it. Did you see it? Goddamn, dude, I did so good. And the Kirby trailer, I am also really happy with. I wish that the fucking reversed footage of Kirby inhaling looked more like a scream. And that I got him like stomping to the beat of the song more, but I'll sacrifice that for getting the planets like circling around in like perfect beat almost, without me having to do much retiming. As an editor, when things just like drag and drop, it's so good. Because like the joke was ordained by God herself. I'm just telling the world, I'm just fucking showing her message. But yeah, we've had some good videos. I am always impressed by like the continuous upward like just how like I'm getting better with every video I make, I feel. And especially like when I apply a new method for like the full series where I'll like block out the audio and everything for each episode, like as soon as everything is done recording, I'll fucking do a like rough chop edit of everything, get like pacing of like, or just like cut out the fat, the boring shit, and then I'll do a final like polishing pass where I add more jokes or whatever. So it adds so much more to the like timeline of the videos, but I feel like it's definitely showing, at least in my eyes. That being said, I haven't gotten a single subscriber from the Metroid Prime like upload cycle. Hopefully it gets some traction in the coming like weeks. Whatever happens, I'm making these for me at the end of the day, I feel. So I'm proud of them. I think the Kirby videos definitely, I don't know, I feel like I might eventually switch to like doing a day, a pause, and then a day for the series uploads, just to give them a bit more breathing room, since they are an hour fucking long, and I feel like it might be a little overwhelming, but I don't know. That'll be, I don't know, I might do a test run of that one day for like a shorter series, because it feels like cheating to me. I don't know. I find myself incapable of making short videos. I don't know. I know that people have such a sparse time economy nowadays as well, which is why dating apps fucking just fill me with dread, because I'm already so overlooked, I feel, in other avenues of my life, and then I'm just like bearing my soul, usually on this channel as well, and I'm just getting nothing. Again, not very bitter, or at least I'm trying to not sound bitter, because objectively I'm just like, I exist for whatever reason, and I'm just gonna try and make as many people laugh along the way. So yeah, I'm finally back at my house after driving around for an extra 45-ish minutes. Another final burp for the road. I just got home. What are you saying, stupid? But yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video if you got this far. And especially thank you if you got to this video at the end of, if you've been watching every day since October 7th. I love you the most. But yeah, the next channel project I think I'm gonna work on, unless something else comes up more organically, is gonna be the God of War series, now that I have attack plan. So hopefully the next time I see you won't be too long. So either going to be God of War, or I'm going to hunker down and finish one of the fucking best of videos for a series I've already completed. But either way, that will be it for a bit, probably. I love you so much. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Say goodbye, moon. Say goodbye. Bye bye, moon. Good night, moon.